Love off the court. Aside from the talent, wealth, and fandoms, many NBA players are husbands and boyfriends to some of the most gorgeous women in the world. With unions spanning a few years to a decade, many NBA players are holding it down with their soulmates outside the basketball court. So join me as I walk you through 13 of the hottest NBA players' wives. 13. Amelia Vega. We are starting with Amelia Vega. The Dominican model is married to the Boston Celtics power forward and the highest paid Latin American basketball player, Al Horford. At the age of 18, Vega became the youngest Miss Universe winner since 1994. To this day, she is the only Dominican woman to hold the title. She is also a singer, an author, and an actress. In any case, despite her and her husband being Dominican-born, the pair met in Boston while attending the Latin Pride Awards in 2007. Surprisingly, they didn't start dating until 2009. Anyway, they eventually got married on December 24, 2011, and so far, the couples have 5 kids between them. 12. Elena Anderson. New York Knicks guard Derrick Rose is no doubt one of the what-if players the NBA has ever seen. However, while his NBA career might have been tragic, off the court he appears to be living the dream life as he is engaged to entrepreneur and fitness influencer Elena Anderson. Elena Anderson, who was born in Chicago, Illinois, and the NBA MVP, got to know each other during his time with the Chicago Bulls. According to reports, she began dating D. Rose in 2016, and in 2021, the guard proposed to Anderson during a romantic dinner at the Madison Square Garden. Together, they have 2 kids. Despite being a hot couple, Anderson has a very private relationship with D. Rose. Besides that, she runs the healthy and beauty company KIC Keep It Cute, which sells gym apparel and exercise equipment. 11. Nina Earl Westbrook. 2017 NBA MVP Russell Westbrook is one of the best point guards in NBA history, and while he is winning on the court, he is also winning at life, as his wife is none other than the gorgeous Nina Earl. Nina Earl led her high school team to 2 California Interscholastic Federation (CIF) title games in 2003 and 2007. She played for the UCLA women's basketball team as a forward and was described as one of the fastest players on the team. Besides that, she also ran track and field, and just like Westbrook, she grew up in Southern California. Nevertheless, having met at UCLA, the pair went on to be college sweethearts and got married in 2015 in a star-studded wedding at the Beverly Hills Hotel. They have 3 children, 1 son and twin daughters. Nina is a licensed marriage and family therapist as well as an entrepreneur. 10. Viviana Ortiz. JJ Barea is no doubt one of the most beloved players in the history of the Dallas Mavericks and just the 7th Puerto Rican player to ever compete in the NBA. And while many would know that, not many know his ravishing wife, Vivian Ortiz. Vivian, who is also a Puerto Rican, participated in the Miss Universe in 2011, which was held in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and finished top 16 in the event. 2 years later, she again participated in Univision's 2013 Nuestra Belleza Latina, representing Puerto Rico, but she finished in 3rd place. Anyways, she is also an actress, and she and Barea started dating in the summer of 2013 and got married 3 years later. The couple have 1 daughter together. It is estimated that her net worth is around $5 million. 9. Daniela Radic. Moving to number 9, we have Daniela Radic. The model, entrepreneur, and former stripper is Los Angeles Clippers shooting guard Paul George's wife. She is of Serbian and American ancestry, and interestingly, it was during her time working at the strip club that she met Paul George. Sadly, their union didn't start well as PG was cheating on his ex-wife with Daniela, and even when she got pregnant with their first child, PG wanted nothing to do with it as he offered her $1 million to abort the baby. However, Daniela Radic wanted to have a child and refused George's offer. In any case, they've long settled their differences and are happily married with 3 kids. Daniela co-owns a bikini line and also makes money from her modeling gigs on Instagram. 8. LaLa Anthony. LaLa Anthony, who is still married to recently retired NBA player Carmelo Anthony, is breathtakingly beautiful. The American television host and actress first met Melo in 2003, but they didn't get married until 2010 in front of 320 guests at Cipriani's in New York. Together, they have 1 son. Anthony has experienced working as a producer, television personality, and MTV VJ. In addition, she has created a line of cosmetics, a clothing line, and 2 novels, one of which is a New York Times bestseller. The 5'6" beauty and Melo have a rocky relationship lately, but they are still officially married as of right now. 7. Hannah Stocking. This 31-year-old Instagram model and social media influencer is the ex-girlfriend of Golden State Warriors guard Klay Thompson, but the pair broke up in 2015. Anyways, she began dating Minnesota Timberwolves center Rudy Gobert in 2022, and they are now together. However, since Vine, the internet celebrity has amazed a sizable online fan base. She presently has 26.7 million TikTok followers, over 8 million Instagram followers, and over 23 million YouTube subscribers. On top of that, Stocking became the first inventor to earn the United Nations Women's Entrepreneurship Day Pioneer Award in 2019. 6. Jordyn Woods. Jordyn Woods, who many people may recall as Kylie Jenner's longtime closest friend and the focus of Tristan Thompson's scandal in 2019, has now moved over the controversy and is now dating Minnesota Timberwolves center Karl Anthony Towns. In September 2020, the couple announced their relationship on social media for the first time, and they have been together ever since. She is a model and a television personality, and she has started several enterprises such as her sportswear brand, Second Nature, which is size inclusive, and her fitness and well-being app, First Place. 5. Tiana Taylor. Married to NBA champion Iman Shumpert, Tiana and Iman are perhaps the hottest NBA couple ever. The singer, songwriter, actress, choreographer, director, model was still in a relationship when the former Cleveland shooting guard first met her at a party in 2011, shortly after he was drafted. In any case, the initial platonic relationship resulted in something in 2013, and they've been inseparable ever since. Shumpert proposed at their baby shower at the Museum of Contemporary Art in Cleveland in 2015 and didn't officially tie the knot until 2016. Interestingly, Shumpert helped in the delivery of their first child after Tiana went into early labor in 2015. She has built a name for herself in the arts, acting, modeling, choreography, and fashion. Tiana Taylor is the youngest winner of The Masked Singer and presently has a record for Adidas Originals' fastest-selling pair of footwear. Aisha Curry. Golden State Warrior superstar Steph Curry and his wife, Aisha, have been together since high school, when Steph was just 15 and Aisha was 14. They met while attending the same church in Charlotte, North Carolina. The two got married in 2011 and now have 3 kids together. Aisha has a successful career in her own right, as she is a successful TV personality with her own Food Network show, Aisha's Homemade, also known as Aisha's Home Kitchen. Besides that, she is also a fitness trainer and New York Times bestseller author. 3. Ana de Paulo. At number 3, we have the famous Brazilian supermodel Ana de Paulo, who is Philadelphia Sixers center Joel Embiid's girlfriend. The pair met through a mutual friend at a dinner in New York City in 2018 and have been in a relationship ever since. They have a son together. The supermodel has earned millions of dollars over the years by working with well-known brands all over the world, including Sports Illustrated and L'Oreal Paris. Anne appeared in Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition in 2019 and 2020 respectively. She was listed among the best swimsuit models for Sports Illustrated in 2017 and Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Rookie of the Year in 2018. 2. Savannah James. 4-time NBA champion LeBron James has spent 20 years in the league, but one thing he has remained committed to longer than that is his union with Savannah James. The Akron, Ohio natives who met in high school have been together ever since. Savannah was a sophomore in high school at the time they first met, and LeBron was a year older and a student at a rival school. In any case, they got married in 2013 and have 3 children together. However, unlike most famous girlfriends and wives of NBA stars, Savannah doesn't enjoy being in the spotlight. But interestingly, she doesn't mind a little attention when it comes to her philanthropic efforts, as she is very passionate about giving back to her community. Since 2004, she has volunteered for the LeBron James Family Foundation, and in 2017, she started her mentorship program called Women of Our Future, which aims to encourage and inspire young women in Akron. 1. Gabrielle Union. Now our number 1 is none other than Hollywood and basketball's most iconic couple, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, a union between an A-list actress and an NBA legend. Gabrielle and Wade were both previously married before they found each other in 2007 while co-hosting a sponsored Super Bowl party. The stunning actress and the Miami Heat legend tied the knot in 2014 in a lavish ceremony in Miami, and later in 2018 they welcomed their surrogate daughter. In addition to being an A-list actress, Gabrielle Union also owns a plus-size clothing company called Love and Blessings. She also has a hair care brand, Flawless, for women with textured hair. Additionally, she is also a published author with multiple books to her credit. Gabrielle Union is what you would call a beauty with a brain, and it's no surprise that she's on top of the list. What do you think of these picks? Do you believe any names were left out? Let me know in the comments section.